Good morning, everybody. Let me turn off a speaker here so I don't get a echo. Good Sunday morning to everybody. So I'm going to do some racing here today. Sitting here going over my results, kind of figure out, I guess you can say a little video prep work on what I want to talk about. Or I should say how I want to present the video. I'm looking at my results that I got down here, and I discovered a big error. So what I do is, I don't know if you can see these down here. Yeah, you can. So I have my races lined out. So like race 5 will be here. This is the sheet for race 5. Race 6 is ready to go. As far as the sheets being tabbed, ready to fill in. And what I do is after each race, I copy and paste on one tab the results. So right now I have 4 races completed. And as I'm going through them, so I guess let me say this. So when I put a team, I have a drop down. When I put my team in, it generates their numbers that I rolled for and got, right? So every time I drop a team down, their numbers generate. I put whatever driver it is they're driving for that team. So let's say if it's the starting driver here, his number populates. Okay, so that's how that happens. So as I'm going through the results, because the first race that I did was just absolute phenomenal. There was 3 records set, had a track course or a track record set, had a 2 phase record set. So that was a great race. I'm looking at that, and I'm going to talk about this, which I'm doing now, right? So I guess what I'm doing is I'll go over things real quick. So first race, Bethlehem, just killed it. 32 points. Just blew the cover off. I mean, Gary did a great job too with 23. But Bethlehem, they set the track record with 32. They set the pit and pace record phase with 11. Okay. Gary came in and they got the record for the start phase with 9. I didn't set a record over here because we have a tie. I don't want to do ties. And also, there's a couple phases in other tracks that have like 4s, and I kind of want them to be pretty high and stand out to be a record. So I don't count every little lead like down here. There was a couple of like, let's see if I can find one here, like 5, right? That's, I don't know. I don't want to set a record for that. It's just kind of like average, right? I want 8s, 9s, hires like that. So, anyways, so Bethlehem started off after this race right here. Excuse me. I'm thinking, oh man, Bethlehem is just gonna just dominate this race, this series. Because if you see their numbers here, they're 22. They are, well, their numbers ain't populating. See, I don't know why that is, but anyways, let me see. Let me go down here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know why I didn't populate there. Right here, look at their numbers: 2, 3, 4, 4. Not one negative number. So I'm like, oh my god! After seeing that result, I'm like, they're gonna just dominate this series. Well, going back, this is what I love about this game. Look here, they did not finish. They ended up in a wreck. The driver ended up being out for one race. He had to be sent over to General Hospital in Hamilton. He spent the night there, and their secondary driver was informed that he'd be driving the next weekend. Also, Salisbury did not finish. They had engine problems. Youngstown did not finish. They also had engine problems. Their crew could not get it together. So 3 cars in that race did not finish. Um, that was exciting. Now Gary did dominate this game, this race here with 19 points. So I was really excited to see that. Um, but I mean, other spectrum, other end, Saugus sucked. Look at that, minus 19. But then you look at the numbers too, right? And look at the track they played on, raced on. So I'm going through it. I'm, like kind of going over what I'm going to cover. And then I come to race number 3. I'm looking it over. I'm looking at the numbers here and I'm like, wait a minute. These aren't right. Gary's numbers, these aren't Gary's numbers. None of these numbers here are the teams here. Well, I look back, I'm looking back here and I'm like, wait a minute. These teams don't go with these. So I must have put these in order as far as from last race, their rankings as far as the series, and I must have dropped them in that way. But it still don't make sense because no matter where you drop the team, their numbers should come up, right? So, for instance, what I got, Gary and Johnstown. So let's go here. Okay, so see, you got Bethlehem first, and their numbers come up. Then if I put Gary, their numbers come up. If I put Johnstown, their numbers pop up. So I don't know if my results to that race are true, right? Because these numbers aren't jiving up. So that's what I'm saying. I think what happened. I think what happened is when it was all over, I may have dropped them in order or something like that. Because as you see, when you do a lineup, their numbers follow them. Don't matter where you put them. So what I do have here is the standings. I have a driver championship and a constructors cup points. And after each race, I put their points based on their wins. Now, luckily, I did keep everything on paper as far as I didn't do the race on paper. I did, however, after each race, I physically write down the results. So after race 3, I had Saugus win it with 10, well, not with 10 points, but they won it. Gary was second, Youngstown was third, Bethlehem was fourth, and then the rest all went into the minuses, negatives. So I guess I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I should leave because like I said, where I'm lost at, right, is these numbers follow the teams. It doesn't matter, where they go. I could put Gary right here, 4, 3, 12. Now let me just check that last race. Gary, 4, 3, 12. Yeah, see, just this race number 3. Race number 3, I wrote down the results. So Gary was number 1 on this race. What did Gary end up with? On here, they're 4. But on here, if they won the race, this is their numbers here, 9. And I got Youngstown down here. So I have no idea what I did there. So I'm going to ask you guys, should I go here and deduct race 3's points that I gave them and redo race 3 based on the information I showed you, how the numbers follow no matter where you put them, and I have no explanation on how those names ended up that way? Or should I leave it as is and continue on? So I'm gonna let you guys decide that. If you want me to change it, if you think I should redo that race, I'll go back here and I'll scratch the, I'll take 10 points off of Gary here. I'll take all the points away and redo the race. I kind of think these points are accurate. I just can't explain how that happened. Okay, enough of that. But as you see, I keep track of the constructor points, the driver championship points, uh, track and phase records. I keep track of all that. Um, all right, so that's about that. As you see, my scoring sheet. That's how I keep track of that. I have my cards here that I made up. Of course, I have no artistic skill, so AI helped generate these. I shouldn't say help; they did generate these, but I wrote little cards here, their year that the race is happening. Of course, if I re-roll drivers, I can always edit the names and numbers. Team numbers stay the same, and we can redo cars. So that's what I got going on there. All right, that's done. That little hiccup. So what I want to say is this game that Jason created, by far, out of all his games, has been the most enjoyable for me right now. Um, it's just amazing that you can roll a whole race within minutes, and just as you're rolling it, you can see how the cars are changing, spots, places. Um, I've just been really enjoying this game tremendously. So this game here is he's got it free for anybody. It's the Racing Time Classic. Okay, and if you want the game, all you have to do is go to his YouTube channel, Candlelight Games, at Candlelight Man. Click on the links here. You click on the free support PDFs. And you're going to look under the free booklet games. Oh, if I can click on it. And Racing Time Classic add-ons. And it's right there, Racing Time Classic. Okay. And he's got other add-ons you can go with that. Of course, he's got Gold Helmet Racing here. I haven't tried that one yet, and I have his 4th edition coil bound book. I have not tried this racing game out yet. And let me say, his racing game that I'm playing now is actually the latest game and I should say, out of his sports, baseball, football. It was the last one that I tried, and it by far I'm enjoying the most. All his games are great, but this one, it's just, I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just the results are quick, and there's no guarantee, who's going to come out on top. So I'm really enjoying that. Okay, so definitely get over there, show him some support. Also, you get the Big Country game book here. He's got all his game books right here. You get the Big Country game book on this link, and it'll take you over to Lulu. He's got all his books here. I mean, the guy is a creative genius. I actually, I purchased 2 of his books, and I would actually like to start purchasing, several of them just for collectors, right? Just to have put up, not to even use. Because a lot of times what he will do is, a lot of these right here, they'll end up being free. So I'd like to buy it, just like I said, just not touch it. It's a collector, put it away, and then obviously use the PDFs to play the game. But it's just phenomenal. I love all his games. Oh man, just great. Okay, let's get on with the racing now. Let's see, we're doing race number 5. So I am going to put these guys in the I'm just going to put them in the order I have them written down on my sheet here. So we're going to go with Saugus. The Saugus Foundry Racing Team. They're going to be up here. Team number 2 is going to be the Hamilton Forgeman Racing Team. And team 3 is the Bethlehem Iron Racing. 4th, we have the Salisbury Ironclads Racing. Next, Johnstown Floodgates Racing. Team 6 is the Youngstown Riveter Racing. And from the sheet 7th, we have Gary Smokestacks Racing. And last is Fayette Furnaceman Racing. I know some of you guys might be thinking, wow, racing after every team is so original. I really, when the first couple teams were ended with racing, I'm like, you know what? It's just simple. It's easy. Every team can be just racing. I didn't want to sit there and try to think up all these different names. I'm just like, everyone's going to end in racing. I like that. So that's why I went with that. So these are not the position, in real life you'd have a pole position. This is qualifying. So after the qualifying, you would definitely want to put them, I guess you don't have to, but you would put them in order, right? Well, on here, I can't really do that because it'll mess with the numbers. So I leave them as is. On paper, my first race, I did it on paper. I did exactly put them in the order of their pole position due to their qualifying. But since then, I decided just to keep it as is. Okay, so I will be using Zyroli over here. I have 2, let's see, what do I have? I think 2d6. Yep, 2d6. They're going to roll here. The one on the most left will be subtracted from the one on the right. This is going to be for the hit check, right? Each team gets a check. If it's a 1, they got to go to the pit. And obviously, if it's a 5 or 6 or 6 or, then they're going to be out of the race. So we'll roll that after every one of these. So, I know my narrating is just keeping you guys on the edge of your seats. But, yeah. I'm not a good storyteller by no means. What am I looking for? I am looking for the race results. Okay, here we go. Race results real quick. So not that, the results. Standings. So starting out this race, we have the Gary Smokestacks Racing with a 35 points. We have Saugus Foundry Racing coming in at 28. Hamilton's third, 22. Youngstown, 13. And Bethlehem Iron Racing is 20. So we need to change that up a bit. That's got to reflect So they're in fourth, actually. They're fourth, they're fifth, they're sixth, seventh, and eighth. Okay, over here, I've got to change these two. I think I did some changing before. But anyways, George Harris of Gary is leading the pack with 27 driver championship points. All right, let's get on with the racing here, guys. Okay. I think I'm all set. Here we go. Let's start it up. All right. So we're going to have one, start that out. And here comes Hamilton. What's Hamilton going to? Oh, wait. So I almost forgot. Let me roll. Okay. They're clear. Their car's good. All right. Another one. Check. They're good. And let's see what Bethlehem. Oh, not wrong one. But that'll be further. They're good. All right, Bethlehem. -1. Oh, I forgot the drivers. Shite. Hold on. Let me add the drivers here. Saugus, that should change things. Okay, that didn't bother that. Hamilton. Okay, they're good. Now Bethlehem. Okay, it changes theirs. Southway. Youngstown. Gary. And last is Fayette. Okay, we're all set, guys. Sorry about that. Cars can't drive without the driver. Okay, I left off with Bethlehem, I believe. Yeah, negative -1. There we go. Okay. And I already did the check. So 3 -2. And let's get their check in. They're good. 0. Johnstown, nothing on that one. Okay, that's good. They stay at 8. Bethlehem's leading so far with 14. Let's do a check. Nothing. See what Youngstown has. 0. And their card check here. They're good. -2 for Gary. It's going to bring them down to 6. See how the car is. Car's good. And last for this qualifying round, it's going to be Fayette. And it just went, there we go, 5-1 and -1. Okay, qualifying round's over. Now, if I had put these in pole position, you would have Bethlehem leading first. You would have Johnstown second. Gary third. And Hamilton fourth. And these two are tied right now. But let's check for any ties. Yes, we do. We have close calls here. So we have these two. And we have these two. So let's start with these. We're going to check the drivers. Okay, so right away, so looks like we have a collision because the drivers are the same. Now we have to find out if it's a wreck. So they have to roll a 4 or higher to avoid a wreck. Okay. Pretty sure that's correct. 4 or higher because the driver's numbers are the same, 0, 0. So it didn't separate anybody. So they did collide. So we're going to roll for Saugus first. It's got to be a 4 or higher. So we'll roll these numbers here. Man, looks like, ooh, I think both teams are going to be out here. All right, let's see. 4 or higher. Oh, Saugus makes it. They're in. But Hamilton is not. They wrecked. So Hamilton wrecked. Now we've got to find out how many days or if he's coming back. Okay. So we're going to use we'll go down here. We'll use this first dice here on the left. Okay, he's only out 1 day. So they are DNF. DNF. And we'll put that red. Okay, so they're out the race. Now, Hamilton avoided the wreck, but they have to go to the pit and be checked. So Hamilton does not want to roll a 5 or 6. Okay. We'll go with this first digit down here. 5 or 6, they don't want. Okay, they're back in the race. The crew got them fixed up. Okay, that's 1 close call. That's taken care of. So what I'm going to do here, just so I don't forget, because there's no points here, they DNF'd. So we're going to just make that all red. So they're out of the race. Okay. They're good. Okay, we have these two here. We have Johnstown and Youngstown. We're going to check the drivers. You got to be kidding me. Both drivers are 0. So we have another collision. No. I'm looking at this wrong. Hold on. Well, that's why I'm not. See, young guys out there, when you reach a certain age in your, 50s, you're going to need what we call cheaters. Lord knows I need mine. I don't know where they're at. I can't find them. So let me look at this closely here. Okay, we got a 5 there. He's good. So it's a 4 and a 4 here. So it's between Youngstown and Gary. All right. Youngstown's driver is 0. Gary's driver is a 2. There is no wreck. Okay, they came close. They bumped a little, but nobody wiped out. So we are good to go. And that's it. Okay. Wow. That took a while. Sorry about that, guys. Going on to phase 2, the start. All right, here we go. Let me move this over here a little bit. All right, heading up to Hamilton. Okay, Hamilton's a -3. And we'll do a car check on them. They're good. Bethlehem, they're a 0. That's good. Let's click on this right here. Car check. Their car's good. All right. Salisbury. Where did that come from? Hold on. I noticed that'll do that once in a while. A random dice that just Jump in there. Who invited you to the party? All right, 4 of us. 2 is a 2. And let's do a card check. They're good. Johnstown. 6. That's closer to the left. You see, I'm not cheating, guys. It's the farther dice. So 6 minus 1, they got a 5. That's huge. All right. 18. Nice. All right. Youngstown. That's a 0. Okay, let's go back to a card check for Johnstown. I didn't do it. They're good. Youngstown. They're good. All right. Gary. See how they fare. Oh, good numbers here. 3. See how your big cards. All right. Car's good. All right. Fayetteville. I keep wanting to say Fayetteville. Fayette. 0. No, just 1 negative today. Let's start. Good track. Good track. Yeah, nice tone. Okay. Card check. They're good. Everybody's good. Okay, now let's check for any close calls here. We have 1 between Bethlehem and Johnston. Johnston, oh my God. Johnstown. We have another Hamilton. And Youngstown. So we have 2 close calls. So you got like 4 just in a pack coming up, just fighting, trying to get that extra inch. So let's see here. Bethlehem driver is a 2. Johnstown driver is a 0. No collision. Very good. Okay. And that was that. Now, who else was I looking for? -3 and -3. Okay. So Hamilton driver is a 0. All right. We do have a collision here between Youngstown and Hamilton. So we do have a collision. So let's see if either of these wreck. Again, they're going to need to throw 4s. 4s are higher, or let me check. There was the thing here. Let's see. I think it's got to be higher than a 4. It's got to be a 4 or higher. Let me bring this up here. Close calls. Wreck check. A 4 or more. Okay. So both teams need a 4 or more. This is going to be Hamilton and who am I on now? So I'm on Hamilton and Youngstown. So this will be Hamilton. This will be Youngstown. 4 or higher. All right. So Hamilton wrecked. Youngstown made it. Let's see. Youngstown's got to go to the pit, have their car checked. And Youngstown needs to avoid a 6. We're going to go with this first die here. Avoid a 6. Oh, my goodness. They're out of the race too. Both cars are out of this race. So let's see. Hamilton's driver. How long will he be out of the race? We use this first digit again. 4 races. Oh my days. 4 races. Hamilton. Oh man. Injured. 4 races. DNF. Oh wow. See, that's what I love about this game, man. Anything can happen here. You got 3 cars out after the second phase. Oh man. So that was them. Said Hamilton and oh crap. Who okay, who was it? So it was them and them. It was Fayette, right? Yeah, because I just talked about how I'm saying Fayetteville. So Fayette. So they're out of the race. So they're DNF as well. But no injury. Just couldn't get the car going again. And let's put that down here. Wow, 3 cars are out of this 5th race. Oh, I didn't. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. I am so stupid, guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, well, no, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm telling you guys, it is way too early for me to be doing this. Oh, my God. Okay. I got to put the track because it's got to have the numbers up here. Now, this is not, it's going to affect things. All it's going to do is change these. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is the 5th race. Wow. Way to go, Don. We are at Pleasure Valley Raceway in Johnstown. So we need to bring a Pleasure Valley Raceway. So this is gonna these total points should change. There we go. Okay. Like I said, thank gosh this works out this way. Oh my gosh, I need a checklist, guys, to make sure things are getting done. I need like to check, okay, did I do this? Did I do that? Oh my days. Okay. My goodness. Okay. After the second phase, we have Johnstown leading, which, the crowd here is just standing on their feet. They're cheering on his team. They're at their own, venue here. So this place is packed with locals. Packed with locals. I don't know how many people it seats, but the wooden benches are just packed. People cheering on Johnstown. Okay. So everybody's taken care of. All the checks are made. Ah, we're down to 5 cars coming into 3rd phase here. So we have Johnstown leading, Bethlehem's holding on to 2nd, Gary has taken 3rd, Youngstown is 4th, and Salisbury is 9th. 9th. Oh Lord, 5th. Salisbury. I always want to say like Salisbury, right? Salisbury steak instead of Salisbury. Okay, so here we go. Starting off is going to be Bethlehem. Let's see what they got. They roll a 2. That's huge, guys. That is huge. Roll 2. That's going to put them 15 tied for Johnstown. How's their car? Okay, well, they had to go and get it checked out. Let's see here. But it's good. It's good. So that second digit's a 1. So they're good. They're back in. They had to, I don't know, change a tire or something. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's go on down to Salisbury. -1. And the card check. They're good. Oh, here we are, Johnstown. Let's see the locals. See how they do. They need a big, oh, they do get one. They get a 3. Huge. 21 now. Oh, man, that's awesome. So they just jumped big time. They got the lead. I don't know, what is that, a quarter of a lap lead here? I don't know, but man, they're just killing it. I love it. It's at their own raceway, their own town. Awesome. Car check. Watch them get a 1 and 6. Oh, let's see. They got a 2. All right, they're safe. Woo-hoo. Oh man, that would have sucked big time. Here they're winning the race right at their own venue, and then they would have rolled like a 2 and a 6. Oh man. Okay, let's go. Let's see what Youngstown's got. -1. Okay, car check. 2 and a 6. Oh, let's see here. 2. Oh my God, they're out, folks. Holy crap. A 4th car is out of this race. Oh my God. Holy crap, a 4th car. 2 and a 6. You see it right here, folks. A 2 and a friggin' 6. Did I talk that up? Oh my gosh. Let me look at this. Let me make sure I'm seeing this right. All right, let me make sure here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep, that's to them. Okay. Oh my God, this is coming down. I mean, it's kind of good this is happening, guys, because look, it's coming down to the top cars. So these guys are gone. Wow. They're gone. They gone. DNF. All right. Let's see if Gary can hold on. Can Gary hold on and stay in a race? Whoa. All right. 4 points. Wow, this race, man, I'm telling you, it's coming neck to neck here. Where does that put them? And hit that tab down. Holy crap, 17. Look how close this race is. It's coming down to the final phase. Last couple laps. Oh man, now if these guys get eliminated, that'd really be nuts. Car check. No. Okay, 2 and a 6. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we are. The final laps. Here we are. We have Johnstown, the local favorites, the local boys. You know, all the families from the factory, all the other workers, they're there. The families are all there cheering them on. You know, he got the wives selling baked goods on the side. The kids are running around waving their pennants. Everyone's excited. Oh man, you got them leading. You've got Gary, who snuck up and took second place. Bethlehem is in third, holding strong. And then you got Salisbury, fourth. Here we are, folks. The final heap here. Here we go. I'm going to change things up, okay? Just for dramatic effects. We're going to have Salisbury go first. Salisbury's going to go first. Let's see what they get. -2. They are done for the day. Salisbury, where you at? -2. They're getting to finish with a -15 today. Card check. They're good. Not that it matters. All right. Let's go with Bethlehem. They've got a 1. Where does that put them? 17, tied for second. Ooh, card check. 3 and a 4. They're good to go. They do not DNF. All right, folks, it's coming down to this. Can Gary pull it out? Let's see. Oh my God, they got 2. Look at this, guys. Oh, crap. Puts them at 21. They're tied. Do we have any ties right now? Right now, we're no close calls. Oh, it's come down to this final roll. This is nuts. What an exciting game this has been. This is the best game so far. Wow. Comes down to this final roll. Wow. Oh, man. We have a tie in points. We do not have any close calls. What's going to happen here? Will we end up with a close call? Now, that would be the cherry on top, right? Here we go. Oh, man. I mean, you talk about close call. This is close right here. Okay, so this dice does look like it's edging here. Oh, my God. It is. That's going to be a -4. Oh, crap. They held on, and they couldn't finish. Oh, it drops him to 13. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Smokestacks Racing is going to win this race. The crowd is livid. They are booing. I mean, balled up papers are being thrown. Pennants are being slammed down. Their home team couldn't pull it out. Oh my gosh. And there is no close calls here. None. That is it. Gary's pit crew is jumping up and down. They're excited. They came and snuck up and took it. Oh my God, this has been great, guys. What a finish. The final. Gary Smokestacks Racing, first place. Bethlehem. Oh, what is their name? I think Iron Pigs or Iron something. Hold on. I don't know names. Bethlehem Iron Racing takes second. In Johnstown, what is your name here? Floodgates Racing takes third. Not even second. They dropped a third. What a finish, guys. What a finish. And Salisbury's fourth. What a finish. That was great. Wow. All right, guys. This video has been way longer than I thought it would be, but thank you for holding on if you lasted this long. I mean, if you made it this far, you heard an amazing race. Wow. Again, all thanks goes to Mr. Jason Graham. Thank you for your creativity work. Thank you for taking the time to create these books so we can all enjoy them. God bless you, man. The world needs more people like you. You're very passionate about what you do, and you're very giving, because pretty much everything you do, you're making a free version of it, and it's just a blessing for the whole community. Thank you so much. Shout out to John, my other friend. John, you need to put out a video there, buddy. There's been I didn't see one yesterday, so you need you need to get your video out. You probably have one out by now, but um, in Jackson, I know I keep saying it, and I'll probably do it today. I need to play around in your golf game and videotape, record it. So I'll probably get that done today. But thank you folks for watching this. This has been the best race yet. I mean, it came down to the wire. So guys, you have a great Sunday. Enjoy your day. Um, I'm gonna reiterate what Mr. Graham said. Um, I know he didn't make this quote, but when he said it the other day in his video, it really resonated. Love what you do and do what you love. Time is definitely short. We don't, you know, we just don't know when enough will be enough for us. So enjoy everything you can. Enjoy the people in your life and just keep sharing kindness. All right, guys. I'm out of here. It's too damn early for me, guys. It's too damn early. Um, my summer schedule, actually, I'm up at 4:30, but it just hits harder when you don't have to be up and you're up this early. Just it's something else. All right, guys. I'm out. I will talk to you later. Peace.